Hydropower is a machine that turns water into power. It's the capture of energy. What happens when the water is flowing is that the wheels turn and it creates the energy, but the dams on a river capture its power of the flowing current, and that the rushing water goes through the hydro turbines and it turns the generators to produce energy. Hydropower is a clean source of energy. It doesn't pollute and it's consumed during its operation. Also, it eliminates the cost of fuel.
There are advantages and disadvantages of hydropower. Some advantages are that it's a renewable source, extremely efficient, needs no fuel, and the water that is used to run the power plant is completely free because it is provided by nature. Some disadvantages of hydropower are that it disrupts the natural flow of rivers, it's an obstacle to fishes' migration, and it can ruin natural landscapes when power transmissions are installed. In Quebec, Canada, the climate tends to be wet with temperatures varying from place to place, season to season, and day to night. The maximum recorded temperature was 113 degrees Fahrenheit on July 5, 1937 in Middale and Yellowgrass, Saskatchewan. However, the minimum temperature was negative 81 degrees Fahrenheit on February 3, 1947 in Snag-Yuckin. The driest area is Okanagan, Canada. It averages to about 2,000 hours of sunshine a year. Arizona, the climate tends to be dry with temperatures varying from place to place, season to season, and day to night. The maximum recorded temperature was 128 degrees Fahrenheit at Lake Havasu City on July 29, 1994. However, the minimum temperature was negative 40 degrees set at Howe Lake on January 7, 1971. The driest area is the extreme southwest, which receives less than 3 inches of precipitation a year. The state receives about 80% of possible sunshine in Phoenix. The sunshine is 86% more than any other major U.S. city.
APS. And APS is involved in several power line projects in Arizona. It goes for electricity, increasing transmission construction throughout Arizona. TEP is the second largest investor-owned utility in Arizona. It is the largest corporation headquartered in southern Arizona. They provide safe, reliable power to residents. TEP also offers their customers a wide range of programs to help them reduce their energy costs.
The history of hydropower. In the 1920s, hydropower generated 33% of the U.S. energy, which is hydroelectricity. But in today's day, they use more hydroelectricity than 60 years ago.
Hoover Dam. The dam was about 726.4 feet high. About 16,000 men and women also worked on this project. Lastly, the Hoover Dam was built on 2 states, which makes it very convenient for people to cross. The Hoover Dam is powered by generators. The dam collects energy needed by a water-spinning wheel, which is producing the energy. The Hoover Dam also attracts tourists, which makes a portion of the city's money in Las Vegas.
Geothermal energy. Steam power plants. Gas power plants. The use of fuels that are burned. Nuclear power plants. Nuclear power is the use of sustained nuclear fission to generate heat and electricity. How nuclear energy works.
Wind power plants. Wind power plants use wind to push against the turbine blades, and that produces the energy.
How a wind power plant works.
Biomass, a renewable energy source, a biological material from living or recently living organisms as an energy source. It can either be used directly or converted into other energy. Out of all these choices, the one that is best for Colorado is biomass. This is the best choice for them because they have all the requirements and resources. Also, Colorado has a fair biomass resource potential.
Before the dam was built, the Colorado River was uncontrolled. Each spring melted snow from the mountains. This caused the river to flood. In 1995, it formed an unstoppable sea. The Colorado River is 1,450 miles in length. The river flows through Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, California, Arizona, and Nevada. It supplies water to over 25 million people. The river contains alternating sections of rapids and calm water.
Hoover Dam generators. The dam has 17 generators, giving it the capacity to produce over 2,000 megawatts of electricity. Each of the 17 generators can supply electricity to 100,000 households. Lastly, the generator also provides power for the dam itself.
Good social impacts on the dam. It brings tourism, provides recreation area, and powers the economy.
The bad social impact. Some of the bad social impacts are food security, loss of culture, loss of homes, resettlement, and malnutrition.
Our resources.